testing with this microphone. Is it any good? Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. Alright, I'm going to test on two different types of microphones just to see where it's at. So let me know if this is any good. Yeah, we're not using that microphone anymore. Alright, so as of right now, what we are currently looking at is we have this giant scan here. Or we're gonna, sorry, I'm gonna try and not, yeah, that's one of the things I was just dealing with, where that was kind of backgrounding on it. So right now, we are currently in the New Albany area, just past that Oxford area. Coming in, we currently have a hail index coming towards that Tupelo area. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know so I could address them. But anyways, continuing. Currently, KGWX radar is offline, so we are in that dead spot in between Birmingham, Memphis, and Jackson. So we will not be getting too accurate readings, but we will try and get as much accurate readings as possible. Well, as much as we can, really, because on this radar, it's not showing much either. This radar has that small little radar index, which I am seeing kind of pop up. Now, this worried me at first, and then I went over to Memphis radar. Memphis radar is actually doing a pretty good job enforcing that. So as we move into the area, as you can see here, there's a little to nothing in there. I'm not thinking there's any rotation or anything at all. On this small radar, we do have some small popcorn cells currently towards the Oxford area, Aberville area. Moving back up to the Memphis radar real quick before we start going over to Virginia and Arizona. We have a current cell right now that has a hail producing area in Thaxton heading towards Verona, Shannon, Smithville, Tupelo, Fulton, Tremont, Hamilton, Detroit. These big areas here are generally what we're looking at. As these storms are moving, there's a chance for them to continue moving like this. And so this is where we're going to get a little bit risky here to be moving on that. So let's grab our data up here. I'm going to transition this over to the other radar. 1 second. So as you guys can see here, sorry if some of these things are kind of wonky. This is 2 radars, so we're having to operate on that. You can see there is some hail here. There might be a little bit of rotation back here, but I'm not seeing any tornado potential as the Cape is low for today, and it is less likely for that to erupt. On our storm attributes, it does not show anything of concern, because right now it says at least the hail size 0.25 with an unlikely chance basically for that today. How am I sounding now, Jack? Am I sounding any better? So, continuing on, we're going to head over to Virginia really quickly. I apparently do not have the proper attributes open. Give me one moment here to bring this radar back. Yeah, the S is hard to find. Alright, we're gonna go back up here. For this radar should be there. Alright, we're gonna pop this. Okay, we're gonna transition out of general reflectivity Doppler radars. Give me one moment. This one. Okay. Okay, there we go. So this one should be going up here. Alright, now that we're back, we're currently looking in Virginia right now. Currently, there's that flood warning. Flash flood warning remains in effect till 2 a.m. EDT, or EST as they call it, which will affect the Richmond, Virginia area, Powhatan, Virginia, Jericho, Virginia, Chesterfield, Virginia, those general areas. It is a life-threatening flash flood from thunderstorm producing. Yeah, you get the gist of where I'm going on that. Continuing down right now towards right now actually down in Virginia Beach, you have this large cell that does wrap into that North Carolina panhandle here. That's a little bit concerning. If we look over here towards the Virginia-Maryland line here, where, oh where, there's King William's, Prince George, yeah, Ohio, Columbia, there's a lot of radars here. So there's Richmond, right? So you go up, Tappahannock, we all know Tappahannock. Tappahannock is a mess. Yeah, Heathsville, Reedville, huh. Interesting. So there's Dahlgren towards that King George area, Fairview, and then continuing up. So towards this northern region of Virginia, you have a less possibility for storms and stuff like that as of right now. So as this line here continues to kind of form, you can kind of see where the hail index does start coming in at that 0.25. Can you guys see that, I wonder? Trying to look on the background stream. I don't think y'all can see it too well. Yeah, I don't believe y'all can. Well, anyways, on this cell, it says it has a 0.25 hail index. So we're gonna kind of cut it back. So we're gonna cut it back now to the other area. So give me one moment. I'm gonna open up another window here. I'm gonna have 3 windows open by the end of this, I swear. Also, law, just for your information, I found a way to get the free GR level. Don't ask me how, because I will not tell you. So, anyways, we're gonna... Oh, I did not mean to close that. What did I just close? No, okay. Alright. Alright, we're looking at Georgia. So we're going to go back over here to Georgia real quickly, as we are covering Georgia tonight, I believe. Let me pull this up. We are covering Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Virginia, and Mississippi off NextRad radars. So as you can see here, right now at Fort Payne, you guys have some thunderstorms rolling in that are going to be a little bit to that severity, but not quite as of right now. You do have these panhandles, which there are some developing storms, but nothing to be entirely worried about. I really shouldn't go to velocity without changing the Doppler radar up there, but I did it anyways. Oh well. So we're gonna head back over to Mississippi really quickly. Actually, you know what? We're gonna open up another GR level. Let's have 9 of them open today. This actually isn't a resource hog, surprisingly. So I'll take what I can get. I mean, no resource hog. I'll take it. So right now we have 5 GR level tabs open and about. Not even gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna put this one down there. Right about there. We're gonna bring this one over. Since we're covering Tennessee, we need to find TN. We're gonna go over to Memphis, because why not today? So Memphis right now, you guys do have a developing storm off that Arkansas branch that is most likely going to kind of start popping over on you. How many Memphis, Tennessee? I have a lot of Memphis, Tennessees. This is going to get confusing really quickly. So we're going to transition this over to our velocity really quickly. So we may actually have some latency. Hold on, let me change the stream latency, because I know stream latency is like 20 to 30. Replay buffer. No, there should not be a buffer. What in the world? Okay. Okay, stream output. Where is our buffer? I don't believe we used one. Do we have a buffer? Stream may crash, hold on. Nope, actually, it's actually doing pretty well. I'll take it. Okay. Well, it turns out I can't do much about that right now. Anyways, if we look on our velocity scan here on GR level, we can also head over to GR level analyst. This I just have open to do some extra stuff. So let me bring you guys over here real quick to GR analyst. Honestly, recommend the program. Really good program. It works well with almost everything. But for tonight, we are looking at the few storms coming in, which currently, let me transition this really quickly. There you go. We're looking right now in Pontotoc. We do have a storm that's starting to head towards the area, which we are going to pull a little skit here for it. Move this across. ISO. Get a screen on this real quick. Memphis, Tennessee, GR analyst. Okay. Apparently I can't show you all this. This makes no sense. Give me one moment. I'm trying really hard to get this up, and it's being a pain. Okay. Display capture. Display capture. No. Here. Alright, we're gonna not do that. So, on my screen, on the 3D model, I'm sorry y'all can't see it. I wish I could make y'all, but like I said, it's being a pain right now, so I can't do much. But I can attempt to do it again. Oh, I can do it. Okay. we're gonna bring this up now. Alright, so now you guys should be able to see the 3D model here. It may not be a great screen, but it'll at least give you a good look at it. From the top down, you do have this kind of relative look as this begins to kind of form and have that normalization. On our BV scans and all these other scans, I can go on for hours on these scans. Whoa, what is that? I don't think it's supposed to be there. Whoa. Okay. Alright, anyways. So if we look at our ISO service here, you do have these kind of popcorn-like cells that are producing that rain and kind of wrapping around, which I don't like that, but it's fine. For those joining us, welcome to the stream. Right now in Albany, Pontotoc, Oxford, Ripley, Tupelo, Mississippi, you guys currently have a thunderstorm, which we are covering right this minute. I'm gonna make a new screen here. Actually, I'm gonna turn the original screen back into what it was. So give me a minute. Dear analyst. Okay, we're gonna have to. Oh god, I gotta resize it again. That's one thing I hate about these. So you gotta resize it every 10 minutes. Okay, we're gonna hide it. Okay, that should be a little bit better. Transition this in, and then we'll, oh, nope. Window capture. We're gonna make another window capture, it's gonna be that. So, right now, this is what we're looking at. I put it in a little bit more of a decent scan, so you guys can see it a little bit better. But as you can see here on that, we do have that small little guy here. We're gonna try and move this. Alright, we're gonna keep this kind of down in the corner here. I'm trying to keep it in the corner for y'all, so y'all can at least see it a little bit. Guys, if y'all have any questions, please let me know so I can address you guys if you guys have any requests in any specific areas. Hurricanes, you name it. I probably have seen it today. We're gonna rescan here. Kind of get that rescan so we can pull it back a few at the latest right here. Okay. Volume alpha, volumetrics. Okay, that should work. So again, we're gonna kind of look over this, and we're gonna kind of keep refreshing it every so often. So, where's my phone? I need my phone. 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. Alright, so we're back. We're going to be doing some submissions here, a little bit of some of the weather submissions I've gotten. Alright, so So that right there is our weather alert coming in. And we need to update our radar. Let me just sync it again. So every so many seconds we're going to get a radar update. And that's how this kind of works, is we'll get a radar update every so many minutes. So yeah, you can hear it in the background. You can kind of see here. So right now in New Albany and Pontotoc, we do have that thunderstorm kind of starting to develop a little bit more, kind of scattering out. So, yep, I'm gonna stop that. Now I'm gonna mute that one for a minute, so our next one shouldn't come in for a hot minute. But as of right now, like I said, down in that Pontotoc area, we're looking at that thunderstorm here. Trying to make sure you guys can still kind of see it, where that kind of has that development. We're gonna kind of push this in the back here, and you guys can kind of see that as it starts to develop and kind of dissipate. We'll bring it back here a few frames so you guys can watch it start dissipating. So after so many seconds, we'll see it dissipate. I'm gonna keep this up a little bit so I can see. All right, well I just missed a scan. Oh well. Right now. So that'll be that for right now. So yeah, right now that's currently what we're looking at, and hopefully we get a little bit better one. So right now we do have a severe marine warning. And we're gonna kind of, oh, I did not want to do that. Oh well. I'm gonna connect this back. We do have another shell kind of coming in here with a 28-inch hail index. Now they might put a thunderstorm warning on this because it is kind of starting to increase there, and it does have that influx from the rear, as you can see that big cell there. So if we look at this right now, we kind of see that influx. Well, that'd be the radar coming in again. Alright, see you, bud. Oh, next one's 30. Okay. So, as we can see here, we do have that new scan coming in where you can see that. So, as these do start to develop, you will see it develop over time. In the continuum of this developing over time, you could see the radar scan as it starts to increase over the timeline, where it does start getting to that point. Yeah, it's gonna keep doing that, so I'm gonna bring this up to 35 once this, alright. And then this should give us a better view. I do have to say, this might be an interesting one tonight. So give me 1 minute. I'm gonna get another scan on that real quick. Alright, we're gonna, let's look at the velocity. Oh, whoa, look at the velocity scan on that. That is an interesting velocity scan. So as like I said, as the storm starts to develop, we do have that influx in that area where it starts coming in. Now it's not rotated, no, not in any way, and nor will be. Where the... Okay, well, apparently there's something going on down here. So we're going to go ahead and come down here to the other radar really quickly. If it wants to load, give it a minute. There goes the radar again, popping off. We're going to continue down. So we're going to go down to New Orleans real quick. Now, this just caught my interest because of the current marine warnings out there. As these start to develop over time, there is going to be more storms towards the ocean area, where we are seeing the actual points here. And we're going to pull up this real quick. I'm going to bring this over. So this is, okay, so there's a severe thunderstorm located 14 nautical miles east of, there's the radar scan again, of that area. So as that continues through, we're gonna head back up here on this, and then we're gonna go up to KQA. What radar is this? This is analyst. Okay, we're gonna hop out of analyst real quick so we can get a storm direction on this. Just give me one moment to find the storm. Okay. Which, nope. Actually, that might be it, honestly. Is it? Okay. Yeah, you hear that go off a few times. Sorry, y'all. Okay, we're gonna delete this one. Alright, we're gonna bring this back over here. So, as we can see right now, we do have a thunderstorm starting to brew up over here. We're gonna bring it back a few frames. That is one interesting storm. I'm gonna watch it start to develop real quick. That is interesting, actually. I've never seen a storm kind of move at that north angle like that. Because if you look at all these right now, if we pull them back, they all move east. This storm just sits still for that certain amount of time, which could cause flooding. See, this is where we're going to get a little bit to that point where we're going to be a little bit under that concern. I hate how that did that. I am so sorry. But as we get new radar scans in here, oh, whoa, our new radar scans in a minute. Now that I have not seen in a while. Wow. Okay. So, so we're gonna bring this over here to that top little bar. We're gonna bring these over here. Okay, give me 1 minute, guys. So sorry. I'm trying to move the amount of warning stuff we have on here over so we can see them while we are working. Okay, so now we can go back over here. Oh, I only had one. Hold on. I'm blind sometimes, I swear. Okay, we're going to minimize that. We're going to bring this up. We're going to unfull screen it. There we go. Alright. Now we have a good transition here while we are working. Alright, that should... Alright, we're gonna... Okay, this radar should update here in a moment unless they just took it offline. Yeah. So it looks like they have the radar offline right now, possibly. So we might be off the grid for a minute. Let me look here real quick. What radars are offline. We do have that cell starting to develop over there. No, it's online. Huh. What radar are we connected? Yeah, we're connected to the correct radar. Huh, okay, so it's not pulling data right now, so either they're not publishing it out or something is going on. So we're gonna watch the velocity. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me move this over real quick to our velocity scan. So we have a physical thing for this. It's gonna be okay. So we're gonna bring you over here to the velocity scan while we still have a few seconds for this radar to start updating. So on a velocity scan here, now this is where we're going to get a little bit to that point of what is going on, because this is kind of concerning. Let me bring it back over here. That's the wrong scan. Let's look on this real quick. So as you can see here, you don't have that hook, but the cell is definitely starting to develop over time, and it does have that northern wedge, which I find kind of interesting because normally these cells don't have wedges like this. They're normally isolated cells that move east. We have normal radar time. Now it's down again. Alright, I'm gonna start this at 30. Hopefully that gets us a better radar update. So far we have no warnings published out for the current area. which is a relatively good thing as of right now. Um, so I'm at a kind of a loss here. There's not a whole lot of severe weather going on right now, so yeah. Right now we're just kind of watching the weather as it starts to develop over time tonight. And we can see right now on that area where you can see that rotation start to kind of push, but I don't believe there's any actual physical rotation in this, to be completely honest with you. This is not the correct wall. If you look on the screen here, let me bring this a little bit more in. You can see in the difference in the cell, right? That is not rotation. Otherwise, that would be kind of connecting a line, a big giant line of storm, or correction, of a cell. So what entirely could be doing this? I'm kind of wondering, because this is pushing north to west, which it kind of does push that concern of what exactly are we looking at here that could possibly have that entitlement. So as we look here on a reflectivity scan, we are looking at this as a possibility. And you can see here on the scan here, still no luck on the radar update. We just put it to another 30. Hopefully it'll push something. So we're going to go down here to KDGW. So now if we kind of come up here, we're going to bring this up here to 40. Alright, so that should give me enough time. Alright. So as you can see here, all the radars actually might be offline. Well, not quite offline, but not pushing updates, which is kind of concerning. But as you can, whoa, big radar gap there. Yeah, we're gonna clip that real quick. That's our radar coming up again. Hopefully that gives us an up. No, 4 minutes until our next update. I find that kind of concerning, to be completely honest with you. We currently in Arizona, we have a flash flood warning. In the Gulf of Mexico, we do have 2 special weather statements. Not special weather statements, special marine warnings, which are going to be those thunderstorms that started to develop earlier in the day today and kind of pushed along into that northern section today, or as of right now. So if we come down here, you can see them kind of on the radar here. You have these 2 cells down here that are currently in that severe marine warning. So we're going to come back up. Currently, this is what we're looking at, and I'm kind of at a loss here because of the current situation. This kind of puts me at a loss. So we have new storm predictions that are coming in right now. Today's outlook, as of 1:01 in the morning, for the southern part of Mississippi, we currently have a thing coming out. So hold on one second, let me hook this up to that real quick. Oh, I did not want to go there yet. Okay, so we're going to pop this up on a new tab, so give me one moment. Oh, okay. You know what? It works. So we're gonna... Oh dear lord. Hold on. 1 second. That's not supposed to happen. We're gonna bring that back to storm velocity real quick. That's not supposed to be in here. Why is that in here? No. Go down, go here, go here. Okay, sorry y'all for any inconvenience. Oh my, it brings it back here. No. I am so sorry y'all. This is being a pain. See. So, as we are live right now, we are trying not to expose ourselves in our server here. So give me one moment. I know I have the storm rotation up real quick. I'm just trying to get the new point out. So as you guys can see here on the new outlook, you can see that lower portion of Starkville in Birmingham in that marginal risk for May 17th, 2023 in that Storm Prediction Center Day 1 categorical outlook. As of right now, we do have by Itawamba at 12 this morning, we do have that report that came in. I don't see it on the radar, unfortunately, otherwise I would bring it up. So we're going to bring you guys back over here to the normal radar real quick. So now that we're back up and running, anybody have any questions so far? Anybody want to know any information, any specific areas, so on and so forth? I'm willing to cover it for you guys. So, this radar, I believe, is offline, surprisingly. We're going to go back here to Q and QA. It states that these are fully ready to go. Rain alert 1 minute ago. Oh. Yeah, so right now, this cell, you know what, I'm not sure right now, hold on. See, this is where we have our sources come in. Sorry y'all, I'm trying to bring up the next radar that we can pull up, because these radars aren't popping on me right now. I'm trying to find out why. So for those watching right now, welcome to the stream. Currently right now we are dealing with the live current weather for the Mississippi area. I will bring y'all to, oh, this is Georgia. Why am I in Georgia? We want to be over here. Okay, so right now we do have a thunderstorm that does have a hail core. So let me bring you guys over to the Google tab real quick. I'll bring that up a little bit. So this is just normal reflectivity scan. Because of the radars not wanting to work, I have no clue what's up with that right now. Here, let's go over here to our local radar view. And if we look, it says it's all online. Alright, we're going to try and pull it up then. See if it's actually online, because it's having some issues. We know it's having some issues because it's not processing the correct information. That is not correct. And the only way I know that's not correct is because if we head over here to the national radar, which shows everything, it's over Tupelo right now. So I'm gonna head back to this radar real quick. We're gonna watch the Birmingham radar that should be actually up to date right now. Yep, okay. So as of right now, we do have a up-to-date radar. Hopefully, don't quote me right now. This radar actually might be working right now, surprisingly. So, anyways, right now we did have that rain alert, I believe, a few seconds ago. Let me look on the radar real quick. So this incoming cell, because this just popped up on my phone. Remember, I live in these areas, so it's kind of hard to tell where we are. 125. Okay, so at 1. Okay, that should be our radar update here in any second now. Okay. Okay, yes, this radar is currently up to date. So, we do currently not have any hail for the northern sections other than down here towards Columbus, where we do have that kind of hail point coming in, where this will be kind of affecting that Columbus West Point area. Now, we can't zoom too far out right now because these radars not wanting to work. We're going to stop that for right now, because these are not becoming accurate. I got 4-minute wait times on these radar points, and this storm could have moved halfway across from where it already is by the time that 4 minutes is up, to be completely honest with you. So, right now, down in Columbus, we have that one cell here that is moving towards that Millport area, which will, oh, I did not mean to scroll in that far, will start coming up, which means this cell might start diverting up, depending on the current way this wants to start going. So as these continue forward, this is where we're kind of looking here, we will see these cells start popping off. We do have a kind of, whoa, that changed really quickly. What's the velocity scan on? That's a strong velocity scan too. Alright, well, I don't have any severe thunderstorm warning. I can't put anything up on the screen, really, other than I can say what I think. Honestly, to be completely honest, I think they really should have considered a thunderstorm on this, or at least a meso discussion, to post on a bunch of this stuff, because a lot of this stuff needs to be a part of that discussion there. See, this is where we're going to get a little bit complicated here because of this radar. We don't have a good radar feed at all in here. We have some big points with some hail coming in on some of these cells. I'm not seeing hail on some of these radars, but I'm not suspecting it either. We do have some good wind gusts right now in New Albany. So if we go up here to New Albany, yeah, you see this big light area? Ignore the little red parts. That red part is just some wind gusts coming up. You see this bright green part here? Oh wait, you guys can't. Oops. Okay, well, right here, this is where, oh, I need to, I'm on the wrong one. Oopsies. 1 second, please. Y'all, I forgot about the whole icon thing. I have to change all my radars over. So sorry. Okay, well, anyways, back up here. So you can see this big point right here where it's going to have some big wind gusts coming in. As these wind gusts start pushing, okay, you better not. I swear if that starts rotating. We are, oh. Okay, hold on. Let me switch this back over here. We do have some now hail popping off that I am detecting on here, apparently. Now, don't quote me here. We do have some hail here that could be kind of starting that production rate, which is a little bit concerning, to be completely honest with you, but not concerning enough to that point. Capture. I'm gonna try and get a video in here real quick for you guys to see outside. It's not gonna be a great view, but I'll try my best to get y'all in a good spot. We do not want this camera. Okay, cancel. Okay, never mind. We will not have a camera, but actually, no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Okay. I was gonna try and get you guys some ooh, actually, I have an idea. we're gonna... We will... Oh, okay, so we're not on that yet. Okay, there we go. And that. Now, this is kind of hard to do without hit enter because it needs me to hit enter to do everything. So I have an idea now. I can change that. Yeah, I can change that. Shoot, I didn't think about that. For those still watching, welcome to the stream. Once again, sorry, it's constantly right now just trying to keep everything at one motion. Okay, there we go. So now I can hit enter. Just kind of like, ooh, that's not nice. Okay, m.traffic. Alright, so we're about to pull up the traffic cameras, so give me one moment here. We'll pull it up on our reflectivity. Okay. Ooh, that's a little big, so we're going to shrink that down. I'm trying to shrink this down a lot so we only have this in the corner. Okay, so as of right now, in Tupelo, we're going to pull up a camera down here in Tupelo. We do have a silver alert active, just for your guys' knowledge, just in case you needed to know. Which I can just F1. Okay. There, whatever. Switch the video. We are locked in. Yeah, we are. Okay, so if we are looking west, okay, let's look south on this. Okay. Okay, so now that we have an m.dot camera up, you guys may be able to see this a little bit. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Okay, there we go. So now you guys do have an m.dot camera that you guys can look at now that does have the display on it. So we're going to bring this up just a little bit. We're going to bring this open a little bit. You can see some lightning on there as this is up in Tupelo. Now, it's not raining in Tupelo right now, but does not mean it can change in seconds from now. So I never doubt this. Oh yeah, see that big light show up top. You can see it up top. Pay really close attention on the m.dot camera. We're gonna shrink this down a little bit so we're not absorbing 20 things of space. So right up here, up on that outer line up there, I have seen some start popping off. We're not exactly too worried about it right now because this is not a severe thunderstorm. This is just a thunderstorm that we are kind of worrying about that might start popping off. I won't lie to you, it is likely at this rate. We're gonna have this one face, okay, and we don't need north, so we're gonna look south. There's another south camera, so better south, no, it's not. Okay, we're switch just the video real quick. We're gonna put this in full screen again. While I look at the cameras. Hopefully that works well for you guys while I'm watching on the stream. So let me start that real quick. So now you guys should be able to see on here that kind of redundancy continuously. So I'm going to go ahead and mute for a little bit while this is alive and well. Alrighty, so I'm back. So we're gonna go ahead and hide that camera real quick. I wanted to address something really quickly. This. Y'all. Oh crap, monkey. Y'all. I gotta make this clear to y'all. Oh, God, that's loud. Okay, so. Stay. This, I just saw pop up on the radar. This deserves at least, a watch, at least. This goes into Aberdeen. Whoa, y'all. That's not good nor bad, but, I'm kind of at a loss here because of this. Like, yeah, that's concerning. So up top, you guys can see that area. I'm gonna pop open real quickly the safe places because this is rotating. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is what we call rotation. The only reason kind of why I'm giving this out right now is because the current area which it is located in. Oh, was that? Oh no. Okay, that was the rain alert coming in. There's heavy rain in the area, so I was like, oh yeah, I already know that. But I put the safe place up real quick. Hold on, there. So y'all look at this right now. As you guys can see on the guide, it clearly states find your safe place. So I want y'all in the safest place possible if this does start kind of producing, because this is starting to rotate, as you guys can see there on that big section. Now this is not tornado warned or any of this stuff. I'm just kind of concerned about it because the recent storms we've had start coming through, and you can see it kind of start coming through here. Find a sturdy structure and go to it. The middle of the lowest floor, find a small windowless room to wrap yourself in blanket, pillows, anything you can get your hands on to kind of protect yourself in between the building and you. If debris starts to kind of spawn up, if this turns into a tornado, stay put until given the all clear is generally what we would say if a tornado warning is pushed. So as of right now, I'm just a bit concerned about it because the direction it's heading in Monroe County. I know you guys hate us calling you out here, and everybody hates calling you out because of the area that it is in and the past history of Smithville and Amory currently. This may be Aberdeen now, and this is getting to that point of concern as this starts to enter here towards Pariar. I've never seen that, and I've been in Monroe County. This is starting to like seriously rotate. That is concerning. Okay, hold on. Is this popping up on? Okay, hold on. This is this is a dead spot. Just about. Yeah, even on GR Analyst, it's popping up on here too. This is, whoa. Yeah, I'd say it's rotating. Y'all, okay, so hold on, let me go over here to my reflectivity real quick. We're gonna take off the safe place guide real quick so you guys can see this. We're gonna roll this back a few frames, right? Notice how it's like kind of split apart towards this frame. We're not even at the last frame, and then you can start seeing it kind of start to like watch it. It goes from there to there. and it's continuing on that path, and I'm hoping it does not start wrapping. If it starts wrapping, then we're gonna have some issues here. Shoot. We're gonna bring you guys over here real quick to this screen. As you guys see here, down here in West Point, back here towards Manti, you do have that hail index, which does deserve actually a thunderstorm warning. I won't lie to you, this does deserve a thunderstorm warning. They have not pushed one at all tonight. And it's getting to the point of concern because of the location it's located at. I'm starting to gain a little bit of concern on it. Because of the rotation on the storm, it definitely is trying to do something. Sorry y'all, but truth here. You speak the truth or you don't speak nothing. And I'm watching the previous recording real quick from WTVA, which is the local weather area for this.
Straight ahead tonight at 9 o'clock, all things
this is from 9 o'clock.
The FBI should never have launched a probe into former President Donald Trump's relations with Russia during the 2016 election. And it is a touching story out of Winona today, a veteran and a storm survivor. Soon, he'll have a new place to call home after that deadly March tornado. It's a story of hope coming up later this hour. WTVA 9 News on WLOV starts right now. Chief Meteorologist Matt Lobhan. Matt, it has been a very active weather day across the area. Things right now calmer than what we've seen the last few hours.
Absolutely. We're kind of in one of those calm time frames where, we had the instability, the fuel to help pop up the thunderstorms earlier today. We have neutralized a lot of that. One way we can tell when these two numbers here line up, typically that's telling us that there's not a ton of heating out there. We typically need the heating and the moisture, but the moisture's high, and there's another factor working on this lift. The front in the area is going to try to get a few thunderstorms to continue to go this evening. So in Oxford right now, it is kind of a sticky, steamy sort of feeling, 70 degrees at this moment. I mentioned Oxford specifically because you are in line for the next of the showers and thunderstorms to move on in. Storm track Doppler radar showing some of these that are a little west. And again, as they have much of this evening, moving about 30 miles per hour toward the east. You might be just slightly north of where the track of this one goes, but that one we have back there towards Sledge, if it can pull north at all, or if it can expand, which has been kind of the way these have worked today. We'll be looking at about 10-18 for you in generally the Oxford area. Probably head more toward Taylor, though, at about 10-12, as it heads slightly more south there. Could potentially include locations closer to Water Valley as we go into tonight. There's not a whole lot of other thunderstorms out there at this point, but most projections have these thunderstorms trying to build in. A couple that we're looking at near the Natala and Winston County line. This storm here that we have moved toward Noxapac.
Yeah, so as of right now, we do not have rotation anymore. So that rotation did die out, and I don't know how they saw that, to be completely honest with you. They had a good estimate there by Memphis. They got lucky. I'll give them that. They got lucky on that one. But we will be seeing showers later tonight into the next few minutes to hour. where we will be seeing this kind of stormy area start popping off. I'm already getting lightning notifications from the National Weather Service. Funny enough. So, we are right now looking into this actually starting to begin to possibly turn into some thunderstorms later tonight and multiple other things later tonight. We are looking into that. And it's one of those things that we will have to be paying attention. Cat, you scared the... 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. So, ladies and gentlemen, or anybody who is watching in general, currently right now we do have a potential for hail in Nettleton right now, heading towards Monroe County into the Alabama area. We are getting lightning detections that are going to start pulling up here soon. We may not see it on this radar or any of the radars we have open right now. I can pull one up. Now, honestly, preferably, I don't like opening up Radar Omega, but I will. Let me pull my chair over here while we go ahead and get Radar Omega open here. So, as of right now, we are seeing some lightning that is starting to kind of affect the area, and we will be seeing it later into the day and continuing throughout the day. So we're going to pull up the NDOT camera real quick, if it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. So you can see, I believe, the rain inside of that. So we're going to open this up real quick so I can see it. Yes, so it is most definitely raining there right now. As shown on the radar, right here, you see the small precipitation here, but it is definitely there. Let me just make sure you guys can see it. My bad, y'all. So, we're loading up Radar Omega right now. Ooh, I don't like that. Why did it just do that? Okay. For those still watching, we're still covering the Mississippi area right now. We're not going to direct towards any of the other states unless something does start popping off. Because of the risk factor it does provide, it leaves us with a less liminal space and more of an opportunity space. So, as you guys can see there on the MDOT traffic camera, it is a warm, sticky, but wet kind of feeling out there. You can definitely tell. Almost every single warning tonight has just about dissipated. I will not lie to you. So the Gulf of Mexico ones, they're gone now. Yeah. Oh wow. Out of everything, I was not expecting that. Okay, we're not gonna open up Radar Omega. Radar Omega's dying on me. It's taking up too much space, man. So I'm looking at Georgia right now. Georgia's not doing anything right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that out. No, it's not responding. We're gonna watch Virginia real quick. Virginia kind of has that dying storm. Yeah, there's not a whole lot outside of the Mississippi area right now. Mississippi is currently dealing with actually a possibility of a severe storm starting to pop up, at least from my seeing knowledge. So right now we are only looking at a kind of influx here as this does start to span out. It honestly, this might break apart by the time it gets here. So we're gonna take the camera off because there's not a whole lot in Tupelo anymore. Tupelo kind of died out. Let's look over on the storm velocity. Let me get readjusted over here. So, I'm going to change our screen real quick. As you can see here on our rotation for storms, we do have a slight bit up here, and I do kind of see it. They're pushing meso discussions right now. Oh, sorry. So, you could see this up here. That is kind of popping my eye. I won't lie to you, it is kind of popping my eye. So we're gonna get a 3D scan of this. Well, never mind. We're not an analyst. No. Stop it, Tishomingo. Anyways, all these storms, they do not provide anything that could possibly turn into anything tonight. But there's definitely an increase as of what is going on with the radar. What the? That was weird. Okay, well, they're doing something. You do see, as of right now, there's that small bit in the rear part of Lee County, and right above it, there's some more parts along these areas that we can't see. So I'm not entirely sure of anything right now. Yeah, the rotation died out a little bit. Well, not really rotation, more like a wind gust. I'm going to transfer this back over here to the StormTrack Doppler radar, where you can see the current issue. So we're going to roll this back a few frames. Actually, we're going to roll it back as many frames as we can. We're going to start going ahead and playing it. So, as you guys can see there, upon the radar, you guys can see this kind of the cell, there we go. Sorry, my wording is awful today. Kind of start developing out, and it's going to start roping out for a little while here. So this is going to start heading into Smithville, Hatley, Quincy, Gatman, Detroit, Sulligant, and Beaverton, Gwynn, Begsar, Tremont, Tilden, Fairview, Belmont, Red Bay, all these areas, they're all going to be affected in this due time. If we look back here, now this is a little bit of a more severe storm back here that I'm looking at. This one has been producing some good sized hail from my knowledge. I had a 1.0 hail index at one point in time. Now, we're going to transfer over here to storm rotation. Now, we're looking at the storm line here. And this is where you kind of see that little bit of worry start popping in. It's kind of like, okay, what is this about? What is this line about? Why is it here? Well, that could be about 1,000 things. If we look over on our reflectivity, there's really nothing there. You do have some good wind gusts coming in as it continues. So as we continue later for right now, or at least as recent as we can go, we only have one current warning that is out on every area right now. We're going to transfer you guys back over here to reflectivity scan, where you can see the active reflectivity. So as we continue throughout the day, we will see reflectivity start to increase, decrease, go in between everything right now. Now this cell's popping hail again, and this is what I was talking about. This has continuously been hailing and having these issues, and it's kind of getting to that point. So we're gonna. No, we're not. There's no reason to do it. I was gonna pop a safe place guide, but I got no reason to right now. Fuck. Sorry. Scared me. ever do that. Somehow that scared me. I don't know how. So. Alright. Somehow I forgot that was going. As we look here into probably wind gust, we do have the cell starting to move into the Smithville, Amory area, continuing into Detroit and some of these other areas towards the Alabama state line. Now, we're not going to be able to see much after a while. This is literally as much as we are going to be able to see for the most part. So we do have hail coming in from the upper areas up here, more south of us, but in that northern area. Yeah, northern area. So that's Starkville, right? Where's Starkville? Starkville. Okay, well. Starkville's right below it. Okay, yeah, so I'm right. Starting to enter the Monroe County area. So, right now in Tishomingo County and Monroe County, we do have this storm starting to move in, along with this side of the storm starting to move in. Oh, I forgot I'm not in the correct scan. Oopsies. Sorry, y'all. So, you guys can see the scan here, where it kind of starts moving in. So, we're going to hop back over here to our reflectivity scan. I know you guys haven't looked at it for long, just stop them there. So, on our reflectivity scan, we don't have much of anything, but it is definitely here. We do have that 6% chance of 0.25 hail, or at least recorded 2.5 hail in the actual physical cell. There's no current NWS pushes on it for warnings, watches, or anything I could see, at least on the warning panel. We're going to look at the storm attributes. So, this storm has continuously produced 0.25 hail, and in the past has produced 0.50. So, Smithville, you guys are about to get some good amount of hail coming in. If we look here on our particle scans, what I like calling it, you guys can see every single little particle where the rain is, but if we tab it back in, it kind of gets a little bit smaller. Well, it almost did it to me again, I won't lie to you. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I like having my 5 seconds to less than 5. So, that should be good. Alright. So, you guys can see right now, there goes all my iPad. I have it open here watching it to make sure the stream's going good. So far, it's doing pretty well. We can see as the storm starts to enter Smithville, Amory, Hatley, and all these other areas, we do have that split cell that has kind of developed over that area. So I'm going to check if they have the radar back online yet. Just give me one moment. Alright, it is not online, but we do have an active storm chaser in the area, and is a React member. So they are a part of the React team, which is the quick reaction force, I believe, for just the communities. So after the storm has passed through Tupelo, it will most definitely be over Smithville, as it is right now on the latest radar scan. This radar scan is actually taken a while. Huh. So we do have hail possibly inside the cell. It's unknown if it actually is in there or if not. I'm not seeing it on the radar scan at all right now, but it is very possible. So we're going to hop over here to Q&QA, the Memphis radar. Now, we are seeing the possibility for hail in this storm heading towards Oxford. And then we are seeing this low little bitty kind of storm here. Big random gap here. Huh, interesting. But on this, okay. So if we look at it, okay, we're gonna, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. So on the scan here, we do have a good area where you can see that, and it's actually doing pretty good for a while. So we're gonna be live for another 20-30 minutes, and we're gonna take a break for a little while. We're gonna try and get some new information pushed. If y'all have any questions at all, we will be making a Discord server here soon, so you guys can come join and chill out with us and talk with us, see if like generally any information you guys want to know. That would be our brand new radar scan coming in. So, a few more minutes and then we're gonna hop off for a little bit and watch this weather start to develop. If anything severe starts to develop, like it is right now, actually, we may hop back on. We just gotta see how the cells turn out first before we do anything. Well, it looks like we have a spotter activating up in Boonville right now. Where is Boonville? I'm not sure. So we have New Albany. There you go. Boonville, right up there. So, I don't know why he's at. Oh, that's probably why he's activating. Okay. Hear my little. Oh. That's probably why. Kind of moment. So, yeah. This is current and the only current active thing right now. So we're gonna hop off the air here at 2:10. So you guys get another 10 minutes of us. And hopefully it's not horrible. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just kind of focused. One bad thing about doing this, you got to be really hyper focused on either talking or actually on the physical item. that should be our last radar scan before we start hopping off. Now, we will be back. I won't lie to you. We will be back. If anything starts popping up in the timeline that we are gone, we will all 100% be back. Because we ensure, safety in the area. So, just like the real WTVA, we are always kind of watching, actually. We always try to at least keep y'all informed. Keeps us informed, keeps you guys informed. Alright, y'all. So, it's about time. So, we're going to go ahead and stop stream. If y'all have any questions, please let us know. We're going to bring you guys back to reflectivity for a little bit. Actually, you guys are already on it. I'm going to bring up the M.dot camera for about 5 more minutes, and then we are going to stop the stream completely. We will be back shortly, though. So, we're going to end the stream at 2:10.